York. I'm about to go on Sway in the Morning radio show. I'm super excited. We're over here at Sirius XM. Tune in. So during Grammy week, I got to perform at Clifton's for Empire's Grammy party, and Sway hosted it. And so after that, I got invited to be on his show, Sway in the Morning, in New York. So during this trip, I had the pleasure and the honor of being on the show.
When I saw this young lady perform, first of all, there's an interesting concept behind the performance. But when I heard her open her mouth, I knew that next year, I think I'm going to be coming to the Grammys for a different reason. And invited her to come perform or just sit and talk about her music with us today. The one and only Iyla is here.
Woo! Welcome.
Iyla!
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here. It was so crazy because, he's like legendary. And that was my first, live radio interview. And it went really well. I was scared. I'm like such an introvert, and so stuff like that is definitely kind of what intimidates me as opposed to performing. I'm like, it's cool, but when I have to be one-on-one and talk, it's more difficult for me. I need some pomade.
Just spit on your hair.
Yeah, I got you, Iyla.
I got you. Everyone's like... I have these amazing pants on that I love. They're reflective, they make sounds when I walk. But the problem is I'm conducting electricity. My hair is like, there's nothing I can do. I don't have any hair products. I tried to put chapstick on my hair. Still frizzy. We were in the waiting room, at Sirius XM. We were there with like the whole squad. And Tina was there, and she had these, we were freezing, by the way, in New York, and she had on these boots with like fur on the outside. So we're all in there like, boots with the fur, like we're all singing. He basically sees the whole thing, and I can see him seeing the whole thing, and we're all in there, like Paula's in, we're all in there just like dancing and like singing, and so I think it kind of like broke the ice for me.
Came around the corner and
yeah. I told you I was going to sing it on the show.
That was a setup. That was awesome. That was awesome. We're all in there like, hey.
I was going to bring you some flowers, but after listening to the song, I knew that shit wouldn't work. Tired of that, huh?
I was pretty nervous for the interview, but Sway was so cool and kind, and as soon as we sat down, I was like, okay, I got this. Like, he made me feel really comfortable. Yeah, it was fun.
Y'all don't miss a beat.
Good morning, y'all.
What do you think of Iyla?
I just the truth, man. She's the truth. You the true artist, and like Sway said, you and her and Ella May, y'all need to go on tour together because you the real truth. You true to yourself, and I love your song Power. I just heard you. This is my first time hearing you, and you the truth.
Sometimes in this industry, just like, every industry, like there's politics, and so for him to support me meant a lot to me just because of, what he represents, and his show is such a big deal, and for that to be the first thing, that I get to do was pretty crazy. Immune to flowers.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she got some flowers. Oh, look, shit. Oh, shit.
I wish I could say you were my first love.